Hey, what's going on, Capricorn? How you doing? It's good to have you here. Just been shuffling your cards for your reading. And let's get you another view. Wanted to talk real quick. Time of this recording is the new moon. It's the black Leo supermoon. We also just had Mercury station direct today, and people are feeling a jolt. We've got the new moon conjunct Venus. Venus is also square Uranus, and the new moon is square Uranus as well. And so for people that have been itching for a change, now you might be especially agitated like that and feeling some of that tension and need for excitement, and in some cases about to get shakeups coming your way, whether it's about your creative sector life, but especially love life and people's finances. So let's see what's showing up for you all right now, because relationships might be a really big deal, especially if you're here. And let's see what we need to know about. I'll be right back. Wow. So I just spilled cards everywhere, Capricorn. And I can't help but notice, this is what's looking at me, spiritual strength card. This is like the 9 of rods, but it's like the end of the suit in this deck. And here for some of y'all, this is like you have been at the end of your rope with something, and whatever it is, it's like hearing September can't get here fast enough for you. And one of your friends might have been on lockdown is what I'm hearing, somebody important. And wow, you know, fertility and the destiny card here is like the Wheel of Fortune all showing up around you. Definitely a lot of things moving and shaking for you, Capricorn. I'm hearing really take good care of your body right now. Do what you can to take a salt bath or something. You know, put yourself in that temple and clean your energy. You'll feel a lot better, especially if you're waiting for something that's like taking a long time. I'm hearing you might have found somebody. I'm hearing somebody didn't think they could get pregnant, and y'all might be getting some weird news. Let's see here. Oof. All right, Capricorn, got another view here, and let's go ahead and see, first of all, what's facing us at the top of the deck. Wow, okay, disruption. That's a 16, and I'm hearing for some of y'all that is a 911 for something. Might be 911 anniversary coming up for some of you all. And where you are this time of year, I'm hearing energetically, especially if any of you have been suffering from PTSD. I'm also hearing for some of y'all, this has a lot to do with just feeling confined. And I'm hearing somebody getting out of lockdown and it just being like pins and needles for somebody. And there's a really strong Scorpio vibe on this card too. Major arcana, so this could be a major situation, changing event in your life. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what number one card is. This is the quality that your love interest is actually most attracted to. So it doesn't have to be specific to you. This is just kind of a generality, things that they're into. So we've got the number 11 card, balance, showing up. This is amazing. This is like, it's kind of like the Justice card in this deck, but it's actually a little bit more like Temperance and the Magician fused in. It's like a holy trinity of things going on here with this image. So this is a major arcana. We'll come back to that. That is actually what your partner is interested in. I'm hearing for some of y'all, I knew he's my twin, you know, and it's like that 1 and 1 face off. It's like what an 11 actually is. It's 2 that are 1, or 1 that are 2. So some of you all, twin essence is all over this. All right, second card here is how your love interest views you physically. All right, Capricorn. 7 here, that says triumph. And that fiery redhead on that stallion. That could be you, or that could be how your partner's feeling around you, because of, this is a card for somebody that's got the hots for sure. They could also have real strong, I'm hearing Leo possibly in their chart, but that's also a very Cancerian vibe. This is a lot like the Chariot card, and that's also a Trump card. That's a major energy. So strong about how they feel. So this third card is how they feel about your personality. Well, seeing Leo here again, this 8 says power. And that is actually one of the major suits again. And this is like the strength card. And so you're also seeing more of that twin essence there. It's like the animal prowess and the sage wisdom in one body. And that's how they see your personality. This card here is how they would feel if you were alone together or on a date. And look at that. So we've got the 17 Hope card showing up. And that's incredible. That is like the star in this deck. And it's kind of like a wish come true. These are all major energies so far, so you all might have a serious shakeup coming. Let's see what your advice is on this 5th card about how to be most attractive to your love partner. And another major, holy crap, Capricorn, you got straight up trumps everywhere. This 2 says intuition. This is like the High Priestess in this deck of cards, and you don't even have one card that isn't of the major suit. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all, this has been going on such a long time that it's really like rivaling where somebody can actually use the word epic and not sound like a complete doofus burger, because it's like serious. This has been like a life saga going on for some of you here. And I'm hearing that, well, let's just start here, that this disruption might just be, it's like you've been at the point of no return for a long time, and it's like something happened and something is happening right now to tear this away. And I'm hearing it's just like the cyclical nature of things around you, where they can't just hold things together that don't belong together. And so it's kind of like watching the seasons change, because moving on is what showed up underneath. It's kind of sliding out from here. That's like the 6 of Swords energy, similar. And I'm hearing Gemini. You might have to deal with some Gemini in your life. Although if that's a person, it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius very easily with the sword suit like that, the air suit. But I'm hearing that somebody might have caused a disruption in your world, that it's like they just went with Freddy Krueger claw and just like cut this person open is how they're showing me. And it's like, I'm hearing you might have had somebody devious in your life that is like why somebody checked themselves into a rehab or a mental health place where they might not have belonged, and some weird thing about a sabotage and like waiting for your love to be released. And so some of you all, it's been a different kind of lockdown than that. Sorry, my little Capricorn's driving me nuts right now. I've got this one here and she's all over my feet while we're doing this. So I'm just gonna move her here for a minute. Thanks for forgiving me. I have a little baby here. But, and she's also a Capricorn. So the thing that I'm seeing here is it's like you're gonna know which kind of partnership you're in. If this is one where you've had like a long distance where like you would probably have to take an airplane or something to fly to see this person, or like go overseas or a great distance. I'm hearing maybe a train. You're going to know if this is especially true, because I'm hearing that that person is somebody that maybe you don't get to see very often, and that it's like you just have like a feeling. It's like you can feel when they're going through things and when they're in pain. They might have 11 somewhere real strong in their chart too. They could be a life path 11. Or maybe you're both ones or something like that, where it's like you like complete the cycle together. But I'm hearing that there's seriously, this person is absolutely, I don't want to say devout, but they might be devout about something that they practice. And it might be like some kind of devotional, especially if they've had to go into some kind of a rehab. Or I'm hearing about some people that you might, this is specific, but if this is about one that was like sabotaged on by people that acted like they were doing some kind of intervention for him or her, them, other, know the genders please that correspond for you. But I'm hearing about him and how he just like checked himself in and like put himself through a bunch of things that he probably didn't need, except he needed asylum from really bad people. And I'm hearing that might not be everybody's story, but it might be something similar like that with some of you, where it's like somebody kind of went into a lockdown or reservation. I'm hearing like radical seclusion for somebody. And it's like their spiritual practice is like all that kept them glued together. And this balance card, it's for them, one of the most important things, if you're really trying, like serious about this person, Capricorn, you are really going to need to step up your like empathy game and like the things that you can do, like anything you can do to learn about spiritual connections and being sensitive to their energy, I think is going to be very helpful, especially if they were like in some kind of lockdown, because I hear they might have like PTSD or something, and that they're just really interested in whatever it is. Like it might be some kind of metaphysical thing with them or their religion, but I'm hearing it might be a little quirky, you know. It's not like just some cut-of-the-mill, run-of-the-mill shit. It's like something serious that they might even have like their own little method that they've created to get them through things. And I'm hearing it's like anything you can do to show them that you're in support of that right now is going to be huge with this particular person. And please forgive that. There's all kinds of planes and stuff flying over our house. It's been a little weird, but anyway, this this energy is what they're interested in. That's like their lifestyle. I'm hearing they might have like a really good yoga practice or something, and maybe be even interested in like doing couples yoga or something. But how they view you physically is, that's kind of like an adrenaline rush is what I'm hearing. And so it's like I'm hearing that you might have really awesome chemistry with this person, where it's like even if you don't have Scorpio stuff in your chart, it might bring out like all those Scorpionic Plutonian, like really deeply however you want to call that, consuming vibes. Because I'm hearing for some of you all, it like really takes you to a place with them that you've never been with anybody else. It's like a totally different kind of fascination. And I'm hearing for them, it's like it's big time. It's like they feel it all over. And so that Triumph card right there, that's like somebody feeling successful about it too. That's like, yeah, I dig you all the way kind of thing. It's like major dig your chili vibe on that. That's like the Chariot card somewhat in if you're looking at more traditional decks. And so that's a really strong surge of energy. And that's somebody that just, you know, I'll just say when he's thinking of you, or when she's thinking of you, or them, whoever your person is, it's like score. I mean, there's a lot of kind of orange and reddish energy, and it's just fiery, hot energy all over that. And I'll get to this one here in a minute some more, but it's right next to the Hope card. This is like the Star card. This is like the wish come true card. This is like when you wish upon a star and something manifests in your hands. It's like a beautiful wish come true. These two are like together here. So it's like if they were imagining being on a date with you, that's like great success. And how they're seeing your personality. This power card here, this can give us different meanings. It's got a lot of double-sided energy, and I'm hearing for some of you all, this could have to deal with like dealing with bipolar, manic depression, like animal, physical urges versus like your higher inside urges. So it's like, you know, where you draw the line on that. And so it could be sort of a teeter-totter, like maybe they feel like up and down when they're around you, but this is also like primal energy where it's like the animal nature can take over with somebody. And so personality wise, there's a lot of like a craving energy coming through here. And you know, it's kind of like looking at that 11 there, you know, somebody that's mirrored themselves, and here maybe light and shadow attributes in one form. So it's like things that are in common with what they're really into, and another major arcana, just like that hope card. So I'm just feeling like for some of you, there could be opportunities here to even have a conversation about what got you through a tough time, because I'm hearing for some of you, that's really what the seed of hope is. It's like something that you guys have that's like so kindred, and it's so precious, and it's so safe, only with the two of you having that, because it's like something very intimate, some kind of detail that's only yours. And that, you know, they might see it like a healing thing where it's like, I can only go on this shamanic journey with you, like this part of it. And that for some of you, it could be like serious, especially if they're coming out of like a lockdown situation or feeling like they got their world ripped apart some kind of way and just got like shredded. I'm hearing somebody that actually might be like a beekeeper or something might have actually been injured. And like if you're dating the beekeeper, I'm hearing he got injured very, very badly. And it's because of something that happened with the dogs, because the bees normally wouldn't have attacked like that, is what I'm hearing. And so, whatever, very specific message for somebody. But whoever this is that you're interested in, Capricorn, they see you like this. This is a beacon of hope in somebody's life. This is like the Aquarius energy, and you know, it's like this is right above their head here, this balance, this angel, and it's kind of like they would feel like all of the light that came into their life was available to share if you two were together on this date. And I hear that it could definitely, this could go anywhere you wanted. So make sure if you're not interested in certain things happening that, you know, you take your precautions, because the recipe here is ripe. And I think you know that, because what's showing up for you on advice on how to be more attractive to this person, or the most that you can be, it's showing you to really lean on the influence of your intuition and whatever this relationship is that you all feel in the light. Because it's like I see her meditating and sending this light to like this door, and it's like shooting up out of these hands and this rainbow, and then it's like up over this angel's hands. It's like it's enveloping him. And so I'm hearing for some of you, it's like whatever your spiritual meditative practice is maybe what helped this person stay glued together. And you might not know that, especially if they're healing from like getting two sides of their life together to correspond, or dealing with things like manic depression or suicidal urges, or just different things that people could be going through. A whole suite and host of complications could have come to the surface. But we're hearing that your willingness to be this guide to self is really, really key here. And I love that it's also showing, it's like a number 2 where, you know, what is this 11? That's actually a 2. So it's kind of like the heaven match is what I'm seeing here. And I think it looks really beautiful. So Capricorn, if you're interested in this person, it might be time for you to actually speak up. But I'm hearing some of you all might be surprised by this person, especially if they've been away a while and you're hearing that they might have been in some kind of lockdown. They might actually initiate this and really give you a shake-up from what it looks like. All right, hey Capricorn, I loved reading for you. I would love to hear how you think about this reading, and you know, whether it resonated. Drop me a comment below. Definitely appreciate your thumbs ups, and subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and hit me up at artoflove.me if I can do a personal private look with just your energies, just for you. If I don't hear from you, take care. Sending you a big hug and a kiss, and I will catch you again soon when we're back for another one. Bye for now.
Promise that you'll catch your